Bolas.
Yup, you're going down.
I'm a f***ing god. I am a f***ing god. I'm a f***ing god. Easy game. Easy game. Fine. One mana, one mana tome? Don't mind if I do. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have, that's the Spirit Dragon? So this deck is going to be a control-based deck that really just revolves around the 7 mana Bolas. It does have Ugin, of course, because Spirit Dragon, and their brother, so Brother Bolai. And then, of course, the 4 mana Chandra. We do really like these Planeswalkers. It is a Grixis deck, but really it's a Rakdos deck splashing blue for Bolas. That's pretty much all it is, but I love the 7 mana Bolas. Now we have a couple win conditions in here, quite a few actually. So we have the 4 mana Chandra to start with, which is Tortured Defiance. 4 mana, comes in with 4 loyalty. Has the +1 of exile the top card of your library. You may cast that card. If you don't, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. This is cool just because it's almost like pseudo card draw, although it's exiled if you can't cast it. And since we have a lot of expensive cards, being Ugin the Spirit Dragon of 8 mana, and then NICOL BOLAS God-PHARAOH, which is 7 mana, we usually don't want a +1 unless we either need the damage or we have the mana to cast those particular spells. Because you also can't play lands from her +1, because it specifically says you may cast that card, not you may play that card. So that is a little bit of something you will have to keep in mind when you're playing the Chandra. But, however, has another +1 of add 2 red sources. This is just amazing because it's like having ramp in a Planeswalker that adds 2 red mana. This allows us to get our NICOL Bolas out on turn 4, which is absolutely ridiculous. So let's just say turn 1, we play a land. Turn 2, we play a Coldsteel Heart, right? Which is a ramp spell. It's an artifact. We say, okay, it can tap for blue, all right? So then turn 3, we play Chandra, Torture Defiance. And then turn 4 is another land. So then we have 4 lands, the Coldsteel Heart, and then the 2 mana from Chandra. So that's a total of 7, because 4 + 3 is 7. And that gives us our NICOL BOLAS God-PHARAOH. That's just absolutely ridiculous. However, if we do have another Mind Stone or Coldsteel Heart in our hand on like turn 3, we would then have 8 mana, and then we could cast Ugin on turn 4 if we have, all the stars align. So there are quite a few intimidation tactics that we have, because if you're casting Dragon Pharaoh or Spirit Dragon on turn 4, it's going to be really difficult for them to come back unless they have an immediate answer to it. Anyway, so Chandra also has the -3 of it dealing 4 damage to any creature, which is cool, but the main part of the win condition is going to be her -7, which is you get an emblem to where whenever you cast a spell, any spell, so it can be instant, sorcery, planeswalker, whatever it is, it deals 5 damage to any target. Now this is just super cool because she seems kind of non-threatening for the most part, especially when you're casting NICOL Bolas and Ugin right after. Usually they're going to target and try to deal with NICOL Bolas or Ugin before they deal with Chandra. So before they even realize it, Chandra's going to ult, and then it's just all over from there. We also have a Lithoform Engine to help augment and amplify the emblem that we get from Chandra. Either we can copy the emblem itself, because Lithoform Engine is just a 4 mana artifact with the ability of 2 tap, copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. So we can -7 Chandra and then pay 2 colorless, tap Lithoform Engine to actually get 2 individual freaking emblems. Like, that's ridiculous. So every time, so I'm going to sit there, I'm like, all right, let me cast Mind Stone for 2 mana. All right, I'll just put 10 damage at your face from a 2 colorless mana Mind Stone. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. Great win condition, right? One of the other win conditions we have is going to be NICOL BOLAS God-PHARAOH. 7 mana Planeswalker, comes in with 7 loyalty, which is pretty ridiculous. Has the +2 if target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. This is awesome because playing the opponent's cards is usually super fun. So a lot of times you can win by casting their cards. A lot of time they just get frustrated. They're like, I wanted that card. That's my card. You know, that type of thing. They just get really pissed off. But you also have the +1 of each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand, which is also ridiculously good. The win condition for this Bolas is the -4, which is it deals 7 damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. So you can't target your own stuff, but it's still 7 damage. And once again, we can copy that ability with Lithoform Engine, do 14 damage to their face, which is very, very good. And then, of course, our last win condition is going to be Ugin the Spirit Dragon. 8 mana, which is colorless mana, which is nice, but 7 loyalty, has a +2 of it dealing 3 damage to any target. This is just really, really good in general. We can start pinging them down for 3 damage every single turn. Also has a -X of exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less. That's 1 or more colors. This is just mass removal. The -10, usually people surrender before we can even do it, so it's almost irrelevant, but you get to gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, then put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So we'll just like refresh our entire board of Planeswalkers. And of course, if we get the -12 on NICOL BOLAS God-PHARAOH, which is exile each non-land permanent your opponent's control, if somehow they flooded the board or they have a bunch of artifacts and enchantments and we can -12, that is devastating for them. But normally we won't even really bother with that. Even if they have a lot of stuff, we'll try to just kill them in other ways. Now, in order to make this deck the most consistent, we needed to have a lot of 2 mana ramps specifically. So we are running 4 Coldsteel Hearts and 4 Mind Stones. Since it is a 3-color deck, but we're only kind of splashing blue, I'm throwing in Coldsteel Heart really just so we can name blue to give us that consistent amount of blue source for the NICOL BOLAS Dragon God. It's just, or God-PHARAOH. It's super, super necessary to have Coldsteel Heart. Mind Stone is just tapping for a colorless, but it's really nice because if we can get Chandra, Torch of Defiance on turn 3, which is very important, or even a board wipe on turn 3 being Extinction Event, Ritual of Soot, whatever you decide to do. Chandra on turn 3 is amazing because that is also another form of ramp, being able to do the +1 ability to add 2 red. So if we do, again, turn 2 Coldsteel Heart, turn 3 Chandra, we can turn 4 NICOL BOLAS if we're hitting our land drops. It is absolutely ridiculous, and that's why we want that early ramp. Because if we have expensive Planeswalkers, we want to be able to just overwhelm them with nonsense as quickly as possible. Outside of that, you can pretty much fill the deck in with whatever board wipes you want, whatever targeted removal. If you want some hand hate in there, you can. If you want specific card draw, anything like that. But essentially, the essence of the deck is the ramp with Coldsteel Heart, Mind Stone, and Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and then running the big Planeswalkers of NICOL BOLAS and Ugin. I would recommend keeping in the 2 Lithoform engines, but like the Soots, Extinction Events, Mazemind Tome, Anger of the Gods, those are my personal preference. You can kind of change them around based on what you're running into on the ladder or what cards you have or what you prefer. Now, if you want this exact deck list of what it shows on the screen and what's being played in the video, you will have a link to the Aether Hub page at the top right-hand corner of this video, wherever that is. It will set you back 32 rares and 11 mythics, but I must say that this deck is the truth. I had a blast with this deck. It's super, super fun. I don't typically play Grixis. I don't even know if this is Grixis. It's more like a moist Rakdos than a Grixis, if that makes sense. It's more moist, I would say. It's more moist. But it's 32 rares, 11 mythics. The list will also be in text form in the description below, as well as another link to the Aether Hub page. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, do you think Alrund's Epiphany should be banned? I've heard it a lot lately. Here are your answers. If you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. They weren't happy about it. They were not happy about it. Perfect. Best hand I could ask for. This is a rough hand. I don't know about this one. I mean, we're gonna keep it.
But why?
But it's a bit rough.
Fucking Steve! God! Unholy fucker of mothers, really?
Alright. We can recover from this. She feels tasty as fuck. Is there a good source other than mail or QT? I don't. How would there ever be any other type of source? I don't follow. I recognize voice. I have no idea what comedian it is. I don't have any way to deal with that. I think I have too many lands in here, though. I know it's from some... Yeah, Brad Neely. Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't know he was like a comedian or anything. No, they're going for the auras and shit. Is Grixis's biggest, worst matchup? I have no life gain, and I have no enchantment removal because Grixis. So it's the two biggest things that I cannot deal with. All in one deck. Is fantastic, let me tell you.
You wanna go, tough guy? Yup, you're going down.
Copy that trigger. Okay. Vito deck? I think it's just a curse deck. Definitely could be a Vito deck. I don't know. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, but it just looks like it's this. Okay. We're copying it. Mine. My exquisite blood. I'll take it. Oh shit. Audiobook, the first Harry Potter movie. Just fucks around for like 2 hours.
It's gonna hurt.
Odd. Okay. This is good. This is good. Ooh. You dare challenge a god? Ah! Of course, everything I do is going to be nice compared to anything that you do, just because of the simple fact that I'm nicer than you'll ever be. But more just because I'm nice to you, because I love you, you know? And Mally, what is there to say? What is there even to say about you that hasn't already been said in a positive light? I mean, come on. You are policeman of Sodium City. People respect you. And if they don't, you smack their dick off. Open a D&D pack? All right, after this game. Opponent, oh, could you fucking not though? Could you not? What's up, Mina? Ow, my face. My face hurts. All right, if I need a top deck of land, and then I can Chandra plus into anger. Beautiful, beautiful. Best deck. The best, most well-behaved deck ever.
People start screaming. I know I'm
Boom. Suction. The big suck. Doc? Okay, rude. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have Bolus.
is gonna hurt.
I mean, sure. 2 lands? Why not? I guess I should have... I was a smooth brain mono red player and played a land before I did light up the stage. I don't know why.
Yup, you're going down.
All right, come on. I need a burn spell. That works. Basically a burn spell. Take that fucker. Take that fucker. You're gonna try Whirler a lot in JHH? Take that. Absolutely.
Sit back and watch it
Okay.
burn.
Is an easy thing to waste.
There's no way
My turn. Today's my lucky day.
that we lose this now, right? I mean, there is. I just really hope there isn't. Boom. Boom. Yeah, we had one other one. We had one other one. But it's a blemish on the record. considering we don't have that many games. Okay, it didn't count. It didn't count it. So that's good. That's all that matters. Black. Probably put that down as a black source. I don't know. I have to kill that like right now, right? Can I double this? Oh, let's do this. Alright, let's just hope we don't die. I'm hoping we don't take another 12 damage. Okay. Alright, we're fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, all of a sudden, mono red burn everywhere. I don't know where that came from. Out of nowhere. Off the top rope. Alright, let's get a black source. Oh.
You wanna go, tough guy? Yup. You're going down.
Easy. They can't get their Soulscar Mage above 3, right? If they have 2 instants? If they have 2 shocks.
Double kill.
Okay, they didn't. That's good. That is good. Very good, in fact. 5.
My turn.
Oh.
No problem. Fire can solve.
Fuck. Alright, I need a bolus. Kind of wanted to ramp with that, but you don't really need to. This is a problem. I can't kill them in time. Pyromancer. Oh, they go for the Chandra. Interesting.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay. I mean, we take it. Yeah, we take it for sure. I don't really need 2 blue for anything, so it's fine. This gets up to 7. If they don't hit our Chandra, we can double emblem it, which means we only need to cast 2 spells. Okay. I mean, sure.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Wait. But I was the burn deck. I wanted to be the burn deck. I wanted to smork. It looked like so much fun. It seems fine until we just get screwed somehow. Really it. I mean, it's not like Shadow's Verdict would have done anything outside of it being a board wipe that we also still had in our library. Ooh. Tempered Steel deck. Not seen that in a while. Alright, play your 2-mana thingamabob that pumps all your creatures. Do it! Do it!
Don't tell me what to do.
I mean, that's good too, because I get to exile that. That's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. Finally found someone streaming Historic. I only stream Historic. But shh, be quiet. What's this? I don't think this does anything. What is their deck about? I thought it was a Tempered Steel deck. Sunday fun day, baby. What's going on, Macy? Thank you so much for the biddies. Yes, however, the 200, Jesus Christ, 2,500. Let me update that tier list. Boom. Thank you so much. You need some inspiration. I'm hard stuck in Diamond right now. Yeah, we did, I was working on a bunch of weird viewer decks earlier, so my rank did not change much. Well, that was sad. Well, that was sad. Yeah, if you're trying to climb the ladder fast, you're gonna want to play like an aggro deck or something. You're not gonna want to play one of my decks. I can't let them kill that. Yeah, just play mono blue tempo. What cards are you excited for in the new set? Oh, well, fuck me in the dick. Wow, okay, just top deck everything that you needed. Even. Alright, get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. But yeah, you'll want to play like aggro or mono blue tempo or something if you're trying to climb. If you're trying to do like best of 3 and compete in tournaments, this was also not the stream for you. If you're trying to take the game Omega seriously, this is probably not the stream for you. I do a lot of stupid bullshit. Yes! But it does work. I do get into Mythic every season with shit like land destruction.
Impressive.
So, if you like that stuff, then this is the stream. But I don't do like counter spells and stuff like that. Leaderboard days behind me? Exactly. See, I'm literally the same way. The same way. Hello, hi. Wait, what did you do? Opponent, what did you do? Yes, but the cards that I'm excited for, they're all in the Discord. Sorry, opponent. Listen, opponent. It's not my fault. Your deck licks my balls. I have Butt Plug Island, okay? You're not gonna win against Butt Plug Island. It's just not gonna happen. Trying to activate Inventor's Fair? Oh. 3 or more. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you don't have artifact. Always have a backup plan. It was a nice try. Bolas! Bolas!
Yup. You're going down.
I'm a fucking god. I am a fucking god. I'm a fucking god. Easy game. Easy game. Fine. One mana, one mana tome? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Esports, baby. Esports, baby. I'm a witch. Burn me at the stake. Yes, destroy your lands. Exactly. Oh. But I wanted to cast more of your things. I wanted to be the Tempered Steel deck. I could have been Tempered Steel. Dang it. Dang it! I don't have a lot of mythics. I don't have a lot of vault. I spend like $300 or $400 on every set. It's already like a fucking nightmare. But, you know, if you're trying to bring the jankiest content and the most consistent content, you gotta do it. I go first. 150 every 3 months. I mean, well, there's a new set in Magic that comes out every 3 months as well, and it's about $300 to $400 if you want literally everything. But you don't actually need everything. You probably only need to do like 100 every 3 months if you're trying to be competitive. Oh, fucking avatar request. Shit. I don't know. I said it. Yeah. I even said it and I forgot to do it. Play paper, MTGA. Oh, if you play paper and MTGA, yeah, you're ridiculous. Reasons why I play EDH and Modern. Yeah, I couldn't even do that. I just can't play paper. Paper would be the death of me. Paper would be the fucking death of me. Of my wallet, anyway. I still need to find a UI UX designer for the website. That's a next step. Once we have that, that's pretty much my only expense right now, is the UI UX. I just kill this, right? I don't know what they're doing, but I don't fucking like it.
I know I'm on track. See ya.
Okay. I see. Alright, I shouldn't have killed that. I shouldn't have cared. I should not have cared. Esporting the shit out of me? Yeah. They're definitely esportsing the shit out of me, and I don't appreciate it. Do I have to say I love getting wild cards on here rather than paying $60 for an Ulamog? Yes, but I wish you could dust your cards that you don't want, like you can in Hearthstone. That's one of the things I wish. Yeah. At least on this jumpstart, they're doing protection. At least they're doing dupe protection on this one. So they weren't last time. So they can protect all their shit with Aether Spellbomb. Alright. You wanna know what the fuck there's... It's probably just the combo. Right? Hopefully soon? Maybe. Maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. One can only hope. Although there are rumors. There are rumors of something, but not for that. If they follow trends, they should... Well, they've been trying to follow trends for like a while. Or they've been meaning to. So this is infinite right now. We have to kill this twice. Or kill the Aether Spellbomb and then... Like, I don't think there's anything to do. Value 2 or less. The fresh Mazemind Tome? Rude. Rude! They did Battle Pass. Yeah, Battle Pass was one of the first things they did, though. And the thing is that MTGA models all their stuff like a mobile game. If that makes sense. They're not modeling it after like other card games. They're doing it like a mobile game. Sweet card. Wow. Yeah, and they just bring it back. The Navigator. That's not good. L'Oreal, another portable hole. Fuck. Shit's on a loop. Yeah, it's been on a loop. We just talked about this. I don't have a way to deal with it. Shit. Alright. Yeah, those two... I don't have any enchantment or artifact removal. This is like a big fucking problem. Those two completely destroyed my hand, my card advantage. I'm just gonna slowly die at this point, which sucks. Not even slowly. They're gonna get so much value out of this. I have a shit ton of board wipes, though. So in theory, we should at least be able to get something. But they didn't keep 2 Aether Spellbombs. If they have another Ephemerate, we copy it. Yeah, I did flood a bit, but we had the card draw. We had the card draw to get out of it. We just didn't. It got removed. Our card draw got removed. Can't copy their triggers, Travis. But yeah, I could copy of their... I could copy it, yeah, if they decide to. Yeah, exactly. You're right. In response to them bringing something back, yeah. Well then. It's the other style of MTG I see people streaming. Looks like a different engine or something. Yeah, it's called MTG Online. It is an archaic version of the game that like nobody plays anymore. Well, a lot of people play anymore, but that's where you play like Commander, Modern, Vintage. Fuck you. Got him.
Another one.
A third one? Alright, they have a fucking third one.
I know. I am hot, aren't I? Stop, drop, and roll. What about
All right. Yeah, it's MTGO. Yeah, it has Commander. It has all sorts of cool things. It's just not.
I have returned as the prophecies foretold.
Okay, just 2 more portable holes.
I'll take what is mine.
today's my lucky day?
Got it. You got it. Yeah, I haven't played Magic Online since like 2002 or something crazy. Or whenever it came out, 2004. I played it for a little bit. I did some drafts, and I was like, I would rather do this in person. Cause that was back when there was almost no like real computer games, and there was no streaming or YouTube at the time. In my way, I'd have all the Eldrazi. The Eldrazi seem really overpowered. Are there any Eldrazi that are like banned at all? Yeah, just another Ugin deck, exactly. Yeah. Jorts 9000, welcome to Sodium City. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What up, Ripbacks? You'd play Tron? I will scry once, even though it's against my principle. No, I'm gonna wait. I'ma wait. I knew it. I felt it. So, what we do here is... I think I have to kill this first. I think I just don't want this around at all anymore. I think. I don't know if that was the exact play, but I think it was. Oh. I didn't see that one coming. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I just did not see it coming.
It's over when I say it's over.
So we have blue. We have a lot of red. So we're gonna need more red. And then we do this. And then next turn we can Nikki B. Sweet. Sweet. Haha! It's mine. My angel. My angel. I'm going Bolas deep in your deck. I'm gonna reach deep down inside your deck.
That's just deep, bro. That's deep.
We may lose. I have full life still. Poison counter OP. Yeah, poison counters are sweet. I think I started MTG initially in like 96 or something. But I didn't really like play. And then I've been playing on and off since then. Mostly off. I get into PC games. You were born in 95? I was born in 87. So yeah, I was probably about like 11 or 12. Yeah. You feel old? If you feel old now, you're ridiculous. Dude, I feel so young and I'm fucking like 34 now? Opponent? Oh shit. The old rope dope. Rope wig is being equipped. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Strider Stone. I am the mayor of Sodium City. I'm currently getting roped by a Coco Angels player. Ask me anything. We'll just laugh at him a little bit. How does it feel? It feels great, man. 29 and feel old. Yeah, I didn't figure out what I actually wanted to do in life until I was 31. Before that, I like wasn't even a human. Like I was just a useless person. Like I didn't actually, like I wasn't contributing to society. Like I wasn't actually doing anything, you know? I'm not saying that's bad because I just didn't know what I was going to do. No, it was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago when I figured out what I wanted to do, and then I've just been working at it ever since. And my goal is like another 15 years or 16 years. So by the time I'm 50, I'm hoping. So you're useful now? No, well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You still don't know what you're gonna do? Yeah. I mean, it's different for each person, but the best thing I could say is just try as many different things as you can. The easiest thing to do is do something you don't like. There's a lot of things you don't know you don't like until you try it. So try things and be like, I don't like that. And instead of still doing it, you just do something else. Well, it also depends on what you mean by have money. Dream is to have enough money to not worry about food, be able to get a vidya every so often. Yeah. Yeah. As time goes on, you will get there. Like the more you work, the more experience you get, you'll naturally get there. I was homeless for 2 years. As soon as I get my things rolling, get these with. You don't have to do shit for me, Ripbacks. I am perfectly fine. I have almost been homeless 3 times. So I feel the struggle, Ripbacks. I feel the struggle. But you just being here is good enough for me. Like I don't need anything else. Everything is accepted, obviously, but definitely don't need. I don't need anything. It's a side hustle. Yeah, like I really like my job. I don't plan on quitting my day job until I retire in like 16 years, which is the goal. And then after I retire, that's when I'm gonna be doing like streaming full time. Even though I already do full time streaming and YouTube stuff, it's still kind of like a side gig. Day job, I am a computer and information systems. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fucking Steve! God! Unholy fucker of mothers, really?
Invest in stream, doesn't support himself. Exactly. Exactly. Well, that was interesting. Okay. I also needed to get blue out of that, but that goes up to. Oh, okay. I just need to kill that then. Computer shiz. Yeah, basically. I'm a glorified IT person. I just do a lot of. I work for a small company, so I do a lot, just all over the place. Rude. Rude.
Fucking Steve! God! Unholy fucker of mothers, really?
Can you write off stream investments as business expense? Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh, this is
All right. Anger of the gods. Chat, I need energy. Chat, I need your energy. Give me anger of the gods. I know I already got one. Give me another one. We need to save the redhead. Chat, come on. Come on. Come on. That wasn't even fucking close. Wasn't even fucking close. Oh. All right. Just kidding. The F is wrong with chat, seriously? That's what I'm saying. I don't trust, because I think the next one's going to be like a Bolus or something, and I really don't want to exile that. Oh, that's right. They have fucking Faceless Haven. They have 2 Faceless Havens.
I don't need this.
All right. This is very unhealthy for us. 5. Okay. I mean, we've lost. Our only games that we've lost have been to Manlands. Maybe we just do put in Bloodsun. With less 2 enchantments and Manlands. So. Like, okay. Let's just. Can we cool it on the lands? Could we cool it on the lands? Lithoform Blight is an option too? Yeah. But I would probably rather have. Yeah, Field of Ruin isn't a bad idea. Odd even. Okay, I mean, we get even. Even. I really don't want to take any extra damage if I can avoid it. Hi. Damn. There we go. I still don't have an answer for that fucking land, though. Still don't have an answer for that land. Yeah, Field of Ruin ramps me with Lithoform, exactly. Exactly, that's the point. Anyway, that was the reason of doing it, which I really do like. Really do like Lithoform Engine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they weren't happy about that. They were not happy about that. We did it. That's all that matters, is that we did it, right? That's the most important part. Most important part. As long as we did it. So at the end of the night, this deck went 10-5. I really like this one. I don't typically make Grixis decks. Definitely don't make them often. But 7 mana Bolas is one of my favorite planeswalkers. Really, really like it. So being able to cast him on turn 4 is absolutely obscene. Because, you know, turn 2, Coldsteel Heart, turn 3, Chandra, turn 4, Bolas. It's like, okay then. Okay then, especially if you go first, it's like just over. It's just over at that point. It's funny. But regardless, it was a really fun deck. We did run into some troubles against Silver Quill. I believe these were both Vito decks, if I'm not mistaken. Like Vito life gain decks, so vampires, things of that nature. I don't exactly know why we were losing to those decks. We do have quite a few board wipes, but for some reason we just kind of lost to them. I believe it was just the recursion from the planeswalkers like Sorin and the other Sorin, and then the discard from the Lilianas and stuff like that. So that was a rough matchup. We ended up just losing to that. Azorius Control is a pretty rough matchup for the majority of my jank decks. Since we're not running the 6 mana Chandra that's uncounterable or any other uncounterable cards, it's just a rough matchup. It's just a rough matchup. But outside of that, we didn't have any problems with anything. We did end up going 7-4 at first, but we made some changes because we realized that our only losses that came from these, the only actual losses that came from these, yeah, so it was, this one was a Luris deck, but we just lost to enchantments and then other planeswalkers. We didn't have a lot of ways to deal with it in Grixis, so just add 3 Ugins and use the minus ability on Ugin to remove all colored things, and that's all you really need. So that's what we ended up changing, and it worked out so much better after that. I mean, we have limited games with the changes, but it was still a really good change. I hate adding Ugin into my decks, but sometimes it's just necessary. You need the removal, unfortunately. It's there, and it is still a really fun deck. But that's because of the 7 mana Bolas, always. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.